Why are so many parents upset about what's happening at the Windsor Essex Public School Board? Well, they're making some big cuts to balance a budget with a deficit of more than $6 million. And a big hit is to the RISE program.
These children learn half the day in a special education program where it's a very small class size, no more than 11 students, to learn intensive math and language because they're about 2, most times 3, 4 years behind their actual peers in their homeroom. And so they go into these classrooms and learn math and language to their individual education plan. And so the teacher tailors the programming and the instruction to their IEPs.
But now, approximately 35 RISE positions chopped from the budget. So how will that change things? Well, it's not entirely clear because the school board says that it's restructuring the program and other special education positions still remain. But starting next school year, here's how the teachers union says it's going to play out. The RISE students might get moved from their small classrooms to homeroom. So a class of 30 might become a class of 35, with the higher needs students competing for attention in a much busier space, and an overwhelmed teacher juggling a regular curriculum, plus possibly 4 or 5 other different curriculums. Families told the Board of Trustees this is a huge loss and abandonment of their children. Chairperson Gail Hatfield refuted that, but the union buckles down.
It is abandonment when you don't have the proper supports in place. So if you had an EA in every classroom where there were kids that were reintegrated, then maybe that would be, correct what Trustee Hatfield is saying. But the fact of the matter is we have EAs, or we call them student support workers now. They're not sitting next to the student that needs them for the whole day because we don't have the funding for it and we don't have the staffing for it.
And these aren't the only cuts. In total, more than 60 jobs are gone, most from RISE, but also 2 social workers cut and 5 workers in the area of psychology and speech-language pathology. They cut from positions not funded by the province. It means families waiting for those supports will have to wait even longer because there are already wait lists. International baccalaureate programs are also being cut. That means many students in those enriched learning streams are going to have to say goodbye to their current schools and move to a school closer to home. So where do we go from here? Well, the school board says that it's going to have consultations about how to move forward with these changes, though the union and parents say those consultations should have happened before the cuts were made. And that leaves parents and teachers worried about what happens now.